When a reality show romance goes very wrong, he was a popular pro football player. She, a feisty star of Basketball Wives. Their marriage seemed destined for TV gold until it all came to a crashing halt one terrible night, only weeks after they wed. Now, for the first time, Evelyn Lozada opens up about what she says really happened and what role the spotlight played.
Jennifer Williams walked into the season of Basketball Wives like a woman who had been pushed one time too many. You could see it in her eyes, the way she sat on that couch during confessionals, calm on the outside, but holding fire behind her smile. And when she finally decided to speak up, when she finally stopped holding back to protect people who never protected her, the entire cast felt the shift. Because this wasn't the Jennifer who used to tiptoe around drama.
I'm a reality person, and you have to tell your truth because people see right through it. And unfortunately, I've been in some bad relationships. I've been in some good ones too, but I just think it's important to just share your story because you never know who you're affecting or how someone else can learn from you.
This wasn't the Jennifer who used to cry quietly in the corner while everyone else talked over her. No, this time she came ready to confront lies, ready to expose the whispers, ready to destroy the fake loyalty that had been thrown in her face for years. And the person standing right in front of all that wrath was Evelyn Lozada.
Red flag!
Don't be trying to be funny when motherfuckers is already funnier.
Go take a breather.
Yeah, had a champagne.
Okay, go take a breather.
Yeah.
For years, viewers watched their friendship rise, fall, rise again, and crumble right back to the ground. But nothing compared to what went down this time. Nothing prepared anyone, not the cast, not the producers, not the fans, for how Jennifer flipped the whole situation upside down. She had receipts, she had truth, and most importantly, she had nothing left to lose. So, what pushed her to this point? What made her finally snap after decades of trying to keep the peace?
One thing I love about my relationship with Christian, we have respect for each other. Granted, we're gonna disagree about things, but the way you speak to someone, it is everlasting.
What nobody expected was that this wasn't just about gossip. This wasn't just about one bad comment or one shady moment. This was betrayal, layered on top of betrayal. It was the kind of hurt that builds slowly until it becomes impossible to hide. And when the truth came out, Jennifer made sure everyone heard it loud and clear. To understand why things exploded the way they did, you have to go back a little. Jennifer and Evelyn weren't just castmates who argued for ratings. They were practically family once. They shared secrets, heartbreaks, victories, losses, and some of the rawest emotional moments ever shown on reality TV. Their bond survived cheating scandals, marriages, divorces, fights with other cast members, even moments when they couldn't look each other in the eye. Somehow, they always found their way back. Or at least, that's how it seemed.
You would say, who was I talking to? Talking about my kid.
Okay.
You don't got kids.
Talking about
my kids. And you don't know what the my life, you stupid bitch.
But underneath all that history, cracks had started forming years ago. Fans remember the early drama, the rumors, the confrontations, the loyalty tests. Jennifer always seemed to be the one giving more, trying more, apologizing more. And Evelyn? Well, Evelyn always had that strong personality, that ability to flip situations around and make herself look like the victim, even when she wasn't. It was a dynamic people saw over and over again, Jennifer trying to move with grace, Evelyn moving with force. Then came the new relationship that changed everything. When Jennifer met Christian, she fell in love fast. She talked about feeling safe, seen, appreciated, things she desperately needed after years of public heartbreak. She was glowing, smiling again, believing in love in a way many viewers hadn't seen from her in a long time. Her wedding in Paris looked like something out of a movie. Fans were happy for her. She finally looked like she was getting her fairy tale. But behind the scenes, the storyline wasn't as pretty. Christian had legal issues lingering in the background. Probation complications, travel restrictions, old cases. Things Jennifer knew about but hoped would resolve quietly. She didn't hide from it, but she also wasn't broadcasting it to the world, and she truly believed her man was trying to turn his life around. But while she was fighting for her marriage, something else was happening behind her back. A few cast members skipped the wedding. Jennifer didn't drag them. She didn't name names or call people out. She kept it respectful. But the absence was loud. The whispers were even louder. And at the center of those whispers was Evelyn. She questioned Christian's past, his intentions, his character, all while claiming it was out of concern. But the way it played out didn't look like concern. It looked like judgment, harsh public judgment. What really hurt Jennifer was how Evelyn did it. Not privately, not as a friend, but in conversations with everyone else. Production, castmates, people who didn't even know Jennifer like that. And when Christian's legal issues came crashing down on the show, it got worse. Someone leaked a wedding photo to his probation officer. Someone delivered information straight to the legal system at the exact moment things were falling apart. Jennifer didn't have a screenshot saying Evelyn did it, but she knew the timing. She knew the pattern, she knew the energy, and at some point, instinct becomes evidence. When the season started filming again, Jennifer was carrying all that hurt. She wasn't yelling, she wasn't throwing dishes. She was quiet, too quiet. And that's how you know a woman is done protecting someone else's reputation. Meanwhile, Evelyn acted confused, like she didn't understand why Jennifer was distant. But Jennifer saw the game clearly this time. She had watched Evelyn call Christian names, heard her telling the cast he was a scammer, heard her say Jennifer had no street sense. And instead of checking on her friend privately, she let the whole world hear her doubts. As if that wasn't enough, Kiki, Carl Crawford's cousin stepped in with a story that made everything explode. She claimed she invested money into a project Christian promoted and never got it back. That alone would have created a huge mess. But the real issue? Jennifer believed Evelyn gave Kiki space to air the story. Maybe she didn't directly orchestrate it, but she didn't stop it either. And for Jennifer, that was the final straw. Not because of the money, not because of the accusation, but because her longtime friend allowed the storyline to unfold in a way that made Jennifer look stupid, gullible, and reckless. By the time filming wrapped and the reunion arrived, Jennifer was done with the quiet approach. When she sat on that couch, she looked like a woman who had replayed every hurtful moment in her head and finally found the strength to speak it. And she didn't waste time. She said her wedding wasn't respected, her marriage was turned into a joke, her husband was dragged, judged, and labeled without anyone bothering to understand him. She said none of her friends reached out after the arrest. And the person she expected most to check in didn't. She looked right at Evelyn and said it. She said the leaks weren't coincidence, the timing wasn't coincidence, the judgment wasn't concern, it was sabotage. And the room went silent. Even Evelyn looked shaken. She tried to defend herself, tried to say she only wanted the best for Jennifer, but the words didn't land the same. They didn't feel genuine. Too many things had happened in the dark for Jennifer to believe any of it was innocent. Jennifer stood her ground. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't insult anyone. She spoke like a woman who had reached her limit and finally understood her worth. And when she said she was done, really done, it hit different. Because this wasn't a temporary fight. This wasn't two friends who would hug it out in 2 episodes. This was the end of a sisterhood that had survived everything but betrayal. The emotional impact of it all didn't just fall on Jennifer's shoulders. It affected her marriage, her peace, her confidence. She had to navigate whispers about her husband, shade about her choices, and jokes about her wedding while trying to hold her life together. And the person who should have had her back didn't. She felt cornered, embarrassed, targeted, like her happiness was being used as a storyline instead of protected like a real friend would. And when the world watched her break down on camera, when she admitted she felt alone, that moment told everyone how deep the hurt really went. The truth is, betrayal doesn't always come from enemies. Sometimes it comes from people who once held your hand, wiped your tears, and told you they loved you. That's what made this so painful. Jennifer didn't just lose a friend, she lost someone she thought she could trust with her heart. But here's the twist. Sometimes losing people is the first step toward finally gaining yourself. And that's exactly what Jennifer did. She walked away from the chaos, the gossip, the silent attacks, the passive-aggressive comments. She chose her marriage, her peace, her emotional safety. She chose to stop letting other people control her narrative. And she did it with dignity. By the end of the reunion, Jennifer didn't need to shout to destroy Evelyn. Her truth did that for her. The calm confidence in her voice did that. The way she finally said, "I'm done," without shaking, did that. She didn't humiliate Evelyn. She exposed the gap between what Evelyn said and what she actually did. And sometimes that's more powerful than any argument. So here we are. A friendship that lasted decades, shattered. A bond that once looked unbreakable, gone. And two women walking in completely different directions. Jennifer made it clear. She's choosing peace. She's choosing love. She's choosing the life she always deserved. And whether people agree with her or not, one thing is certain. She's not going back. Now the real question is, did Jennifer finally stand up for herself? Or did she burn a bridge she might one day regret losing? Was Evelyn truly concerned? Or was she playing a role she's played too many times before? And at the end of the day, this whole situation showed everyone something Jennifer had been trying to hide for years. The moment you stop letting people walk over you, the moment you stop staying quiet just to keep the peace, everything changes. Jennifer didn't embarrass Evelyn. She didn't scream. She didn't throw things. She simply told the truth. And sometimes the truth is the loudest blow of all. Because once she laid everything on the table, the shade, the rumors, the betrayal, there was no going back. Jennifer walked away not with anger, but with clarity. A clarity that comes when you finally understand who stands with you and who stands against you. And whether people take Evelyn's side or Jennifer's side, one thing is undeniable. The friendship they built over decades is gone, and it won't be rebuilt with a simple apology. So now, the world is watching to see what comes next. Will these two ever find peace? Or is this the final chapter of a sisterhood that once looked unbreakable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more tea from Celebs Nature.